Alright, one hit for Mr. Tap. And let's see if we can get a second one on him. And... yes! Alright guys, welcome back to High Score Gaming and Fitness. This is Kevin Piper and I am the bunny in the corn. Let's throw some damn hatchets. And before we get into it today guys, I'd like to take a moment and thank this Bill for taking a hatchet to the back of the head and then dying promptly so we can gain momentum. Thank you, Bill. Alright, speaking of momentum guys, let's talk about our perks. So this round I'm running Nurse's Calling, Barbecue and Chili, and Pop Goes the Weasel. I'm also running Huntress's Lullaby. Now, Huntress's Lullaby heavily relies on momentum to get things started. The way it works is for every hook that I get while this totem is lit, it gives me 1 stack. And for every stack it goes up to 5, it offsets the sound of skill check notifications. Now at 5 stacks it gets rid of the skill check notification altogether, which really sets gens back if you play it right. Okay, so I'm not sure why I ran this direction, but let's talk about the beginning of our week. So Monday looked pretty good. We had an excellent stream and thank you guys for coming and thank you for all the support actually. It was a great stream on Monday and we ended up sweating a lot. So that was perfect and that's exactly what we were looking for. Tuesday was a little rough because my computer decided it was not going to stream that night. My computer crashed 2 times, both in killer matches, both while I was doing fairly well, so you guys can imagine how frustrating that is. Probably as frustrating as it was for that survivor not making it through the window. Alright guys, on this channel you know that I keep it real. I would never pretend that I'm something that I'm not. Alright, kind of like how cauliflower sometimes pretends it's rice, and then it calls itself cauliflower rice. Alright, and I wouldn't do that. Okay, that was really stupid. But what I'm getting at is that I had an excellent dinner. We had a Thai curry this week, and if you know about Thai curry, you know that shit is delicious on rice. And I can't really be low carb and then eat a huge pile of rice the next day. So what we did was we got a bag of cauliflower rice, and I was, well, let's just say I wasn't excited. But we put that with real rice. So it was 1 part cauliflower rice, 1 part regular rice. And to be honest guys, it was great, and it basically cut the carb content of rice in half. And like I said, I'm not going keto, but I am lowering my carb intake. So this was a perfect way to lower the carbs on one of my favorite dishes, and I'm passing that off to you. Cauliflower rice, not that bad. Just put it next to the genuine article. Alright, so I missed this shot, but I promise you guys I'll make up for it. Alright, that was a pretty sweet hit, but let that be a lesson. Do not use low budget software. I cannot believe I was able to put slow motion on a video, but it wouldn't allow me to make the audio slow motion too. Oh my god. So Tuesday was a complete wash. After those 2 DCs, we pretty much just gave up on the whole thing. I did think my computer was broken for a while. I still think my computer is broken, but we are going to work with it because I love doing these streams. So we're going to keep on going. Wednesday worked out really well, so I think we have it. We'll see how long it lasts. Alright, and that brings us into our next segment, which I lovingly call Hatred for Inanimate Objects, Part 1. Cue the music. Okay, after all of that, we did actually catch her, so that's good. But who the hell knew there were so many hay puns? I mean, I couldn't help myself. Alright guys, so here's the deal. We weren't quite able to fix our computer problems, but we did find out that if we run kid gloves on the computer by cleaning it out a lot more, making sure it's perfectly cool in the garage, and then lowering the settings a little bit, we're able to keep on going. And we did keep on going with our Wednesday stream and our Thursday stream. Those streams turned out really well. The computer didn't crash, and we got a good workout. And because of that, we lost 1.4 pounds, which brings us to a total of 25 pounds. Thank you guys. I could not have done it without you. I could almost feel him saying, "Oh shit." Don't do it. Alright, if you're wondering why you're hearing all these skill check pops, it's because Huntress's lullaby is at 5 stacks, which means that there is no sound prompting the skill check. So, survivors are missing these left and right. In fact, they've only done 1 gen, and that's the magic of it. Alright, and yet again, I could barely see her. I mean, these Claudettes have to be stopped. So I had to slow this one down to take another look. Now, does it go through the pallet? I think it doesn't. I think I earned that one. Alright, I think that one's mine. Okay, while I am proud of this hatchet toss, full disclosure, we do lose Detective Tap. So we're going to speed things up for the sake of time, but here's what happens. He loops me around a little bit, he hits me with this pallet, and then I lose him in the corn. Luckily for him, the corn is very strong. Unlucky for Bill, I couldn't find Detective Tap, and I'm going to take what I can get at this point. And you know this guy didn't quite time it right when trying to block barbecued chili. Alright, sometimes these hitboxes are just not fair to survivors, but I just barely got him there. Anyways, that was a sweet dead hard, but it wasn't enough for Detective Tap. Let's see if we can find that last guy. Alright guys, before we wrap this game up, I have a question for you, and that is, what killer would you like to see me play next? Or would you like to see a survivor game? Anyways, leave your answer in the comments, guys. Your feedback is much appreciated. Okay, spoiler alert, we don't find the last guy. We do find the hatch and we close it, but the survivor gets away. So let's just get into our totals for the week. Here they are. Well, there they are, and these numbers are on the lower side, and we did have a lot of things that are standing in our way, but excuses don't make for results. So guys, let's kick it in the ass next week. Let's get these numbers up, and of course, as always, thank you guys for watching the video. If you liked this video, hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.